This is one question that has gone viral across social media that so many people are asking: what really caused the death of Nigeria's seventh civilian president? On July 13, 2025, Muhammadu Buhari passed away in London, and since then, two major narratives have emerged. The first one, widely reported by reputable international news outlets like BBC, stated that he died after a prolonged illness, and no specific details were given. Also, the same thing goes with Reuters, Al Jazeera, and Yahoo News. But then came a second, more specific claim, which was several reporters, citing that based on inside source, Buhari actually died of leukemia, that is a form of blood cancer. And this was not just one-off report. Also, a known political activist in Nigeria, Omoyele Sowore, also confirmed the same on X, formerly known as Twitter, stating clearly that Muhammadu Buhari died of blood cancer. So I decided to dig deeper. If international media kept referring to prolonged illness, while others pointed directly to blood cancer, then I wanted to find the connection. Therefore, I discovered that Buhari had actually been battling health issues for nearly 9 years, starting after he became the president of Nigeria. Now, let's go back in time. When Muhammadu Buhari became the Nigeria's president on May 29, 2015, for the first year, there were no public reports of illness. But in June 2016, things changed. Buhari cancelled a planned visit to Lagos. The official reason was that he has a persistent ear infection and was later suspected to be Meniere's disease. That was the first public sign of a health challenge he faced. He then traveled to London for 10 days to see an ENT specialist, that is an ear, nose and throat doctor, and he returned after 13 days saying he had recovered. But by January 19, 2017, Buhari was on plane again, and this time it was a medical vacation. It was supposed to last 10 days, but it did not. He stayed abroad for 51 days, returning on March 10th. Even after he returned, he did not resume full duties. He mostly worked from home and made limited public appearances. By April 2017, Nigerians grew concerned because Buhari had started missing cabinet meetings and even Friday prayers. Then, on May 7, 2017, he returned to London for his second medical leave, and this one became the longest of his presidency, which was 104 days, which he finally returned on August 19, and according to the report, he looked visibly free. But during this period, one of the widest conspiracy theories in Nigeria's modern history emerged. They claimed that Buhari had actually died abroad and was replaced by a look-alike from Sudan named Jobri, and rumors spread like wildfire on social media, YouTube videos, and bubbles, but no solid evidence ever backed it up. In fact, by December 2018, Buhari had to publicly address the rumor and said, "It is the real me, I assure you, I will soon celebrate my 76th birthday." Then, the following years, Buhari made several more health-related trips, like in May 2018, he went to London again for a 4-day medical review, and another one in April 2019, which was another medical trip. But there was no record of medical travel in 2020, likely because of the COVID-19 pandemic and travel restrictions. But on March 30, 2021, Buhari traveled for a routine medical checkup. By then, his total number of medical days spent in the United Kingdom had hit 171 days. Again, in October 2022, he went on a 2-week medical trip. Then, finally, after handing over power to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu on May 29, 2023, Buhari retired to Daura, but he still continued making medical trips to London. Then, his final journey came in 2025, when he left for prolonged treatment in London. Sadly, on July 13, 2025, he passed away. From this timeline, one thing becomes clear. Buhari battled a prolonged illness for nearly 9 years, while the government never officially disclosed the true nature of the illness. The timeline strongly suggests a slow, degenerative health issue. Was it leukemia all along? Possibly. It might have been the root cause behind the years of fatigue, travel, and medical care. Or perhaps age and other related complications made it worse because Buhari became the president of Nigeria at the age of 72. So, based on this evidence and thorough historical digging, I can conclude that Muhammadu Buhari, the Nigeria's second civilian president, died after a long struggle with illness, whether prolonged age-related complications or something as serious as nuclear. Therefore, may his soul rest in peace.